So as a blogger, I don't know about you, but I want to spend the least amount of time but get the most effort, right? Like I don't want to spend a ton of time on a platform or a ton of time on something and see no results. Like when HCU hit, that was a good wake up call to me that you you have to control what you can control and then do what you can do. And so I want to just show you like, there's always this debate of where do I focus my time? When you have no control, okay? So, like, let's just be honest. Like, after HCU, you have no control with the Google platform. None. If they give you traffic, awesome, that's bonus. But it's also interesting that Mediavine and some of them are paying the least on Google. And so I just don't focus on Google. But what I do focus on is Facebook, email, Pinterest. Um, those are really my top three. Okay. And I was looking at my stats for this past month, and I just want to show you something. Okay. This is why I preach all the time to focus on Pinterest. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay. So let me do this so you can see. Let's make it bigger. Okay. So these are two particular posts. Okay. Now this particular account is on Mediavine Journey. It's at 40,000. So close to getting regular Mediavine, but we're getting there. So let's take a look at what their analytics told me, okay, from last month. Okay, so this particular post here had 4,500 page views. No, I would say 90% of this comes from Facebook, looking at my Google Analytics. Okay. I also know where I posted. Okay. This one got 1,000 less page views, 1,000 less. Okay. And the main source of where that traffic comes from is Pinterest. Like over 90% of it comes from Pinterest. Okay, so let's take a look over here. Okay, so last month alone, this from Facebook made me $44.31. Not bad, right? Not bad. When you add everything together, like it does well. But I want you to look at this one with 1,000 less page views, but coming mainly from Pinterest. This particular post made $79.82. Look, that's not a $5 difference. That's not even a $10 difference. That is like nearly $35 difference. And this post here, it gets a version of it gets posted 5 times a day, 7 days a week on Facebook. Okay, that's why the page views are so high. That's insane, y'all. That's insane that this one gets pinned probably once every three-ish months, okay, with really low competition keywords. And that's the key to Pinterest. You got to have low competition keywords. Listen, you don't need, I mean, there's things out there that will create your pins and create your keywords. I wouldn't do it. I just would not do it. It's not giving you low competition keywords. It's giving you the most popular keywords, the most whatever it is. Okay, this is not repinning it to a jillion different boards. Okay, this is being really strategic on Pinterest, and this is what it does really month in, month out. Okay, so here's my question for you. Where are you going to focus? Okay, if you're like, oh crud, Connie, you did less work and got higher income, then we probably need to do a Pinterest audit. Okay, we probably need to do so. When I do a strategy audit, I look at your Facebook, your Pinterest, I go through your Google Analytics, show you what I'm looking at, and show you, okay, here's where to focus. Maybe email is not strong. Maybe you need to focus on YouTube because it's a high paying one too. Okay? Where do you need to focus? Okay? If you're just like, Connie, just what do I pin? Just what do I pin? Okay? If you're a food blogger or travel blogger, I have a really low cost option there that tells you month by month by month for 12 months of the year ideas to be pinning. Okay? So, kind of just want to look at this because Facebook, I'm posting 5 times a day. I was doing 8. Okay, now I'm down to 5. Pinterest, I only pin 3 pins per day. I schedule them a week to 2 weeks out. Okay, super simple system. If you're needing help with this, like I'd love to help you. Okay, because if I'm saying like Facebook versus Pinterest, I'll take Pinterest all day long because $35 difference. Whew, that's a lot. Like, let's say every post was coming from Pinterest. I mean, you would be making a ton more money. I've had people I've done strategies with that a lot of their traffic was coming from Google and it had drastically dropped. And so, they were still getting some traffic and then maybe they were focusing on like social media. When we flipped it and got traffic coming from Pinterest with less traffic, they were making more money. So that could be you. Okay. So anyway, I would love to help you. I'll put a link in the description. You have to, if you're on mobile, you got to click more to see options there. Okay. But work less, do less, but get paid more. Like it is possible.